Hello everyone, this is Dr. Shushma Sarala, consultant homeopath and clinical nutritionist at Fidicus Homeopathy. Now coming to the causes of endometriosis. Primary or the most accepted cause is retrograde menstruation. What is retrograde menstruation? For example, this is your uterus and the menstruation comes down like it is being affected by the gravity. But remember, if there is a reflex up like your GERD where you are having reflex of your stomach contents into your throat, in the same manner, if you have a reflex during the menstruation, then this endometrial tissue can be lodged anywhere near your pelvic organs, leading into endometriosis. Then cellular metaplasia, that means a certain kind of a cell, for example, cell A is converted into cell B, then that is called as cellular metaplasia. If any cell in your pelvic tissue is converted into the endometrial tissue, then that is called as cellular metaplasia or a type of cellular metaplasia. Embryonic cell transformation. The cells which are responsible for the formation of your whole reproductive system, these cells can also transfer into endometrial tissue, then that is called as embryonic cell transformation. Immune system dysfunction, which we will be discussing in the pathological part, which is dysfunction or abnormal reaction to a certain allergen or a certain antigen, then that is called as immune system dysfunction. Surgical scarring. Here what we see is that people after having a C-section or people after having hysterectomy, sometimes during that C-section or sometimes during the hysterectomy operation, these endometrial cells can be lodged away from the uterus, leading into endometriosis. This is called as surgical scarring. Lymphatic or blood vessel spread. Sometimes the blood vessels or the reflex of this endometrium or certain causes may cause the endometrial tissue to be lodged in your blood vessel, and this blood vessel can carry that endometrial tissue or the cells anywhere in your body, then that is called as lymphatic or blood vessel spread. The causes of endometriosis. First is your retrograde spread where the reflex is happening, and then is your genetic predisposition. Either if your mother or your primary sibling is suffering, then you are prone to suffer. Immune system dysfunction, for example, if there is an allergen A, then there should be a reaction called as A. But because of that altered immune dysfunction, there is a reaction called as C. That is immune dysfunction where it is causing more damage to your body. And then hormonal factors, as we already discussed, excess of estrogen can cause increase in endometrial tissue leading into endometriosis. Surgical scarring or transplant. For example, if you are already getting a hysterectomy done or you're having a C-section done, then during that surgery, there can be chance that your endometrial tissue can be lodged somewhere else or near your peritoneum, leading into endometriosis. Environmental factors. What are environmental factors? Certain chemicals that we are exposed to, chlorofluorohydrocarbons, and all of that stuff can cause hormonal disruption, leading into endometriosis. Lymphatic or blood vessel spread. Remember, through any of the either causes, if the tissue or the cells of endometrium are into your blood vessels or are into your lymphatic system, because the lymphatics flow throughout your body and because the blood vessels are throughout your body, it can be lodged or placed anywhere else away from your pelvic organs also. Autoimmune factors. If you're already suffering from an autoimmune disease, then you have a higher chance of having endometriosis. Menstrual onset in adolescence. That means if you're having your menarche, that is your primary appearance of your menses, before 11 years of age, then that can also be a chance or a risk factor or a cause for endometriosis. And inflammatory factors. If you are taking a lot of unhealthy food or if you're having hormonal disruption, you're having a stressful life, then that can lead into spikes of estrogen that will lead into your slow grade inflammation, and also the food that you consume may cause inflammation leading into chronic inflammation which can lead into endometriosis. Now coming to the consultation part of the Fidicus Homeopathy. If you're suffering from endometriosis and you would like to visit us, then remember that we have two kinds of options. One is the online consultation option where you can contact us even if you're staying far away from the nearest branch of Fidicus through audio or video call consultations. And if you're staying near the nearby branches of Fidicus Homeopathy, then you can come in person and contact us. Remember, you can contact us either through WhatsApp or through call through this number. If you're consulting us online, then remember, if you're having any sort of investigations which are related to the present symptom, that is endometriosis, you can share it with us and we will let you know if we need further investigation. Not only that, and don't you feel that you have to buy medication from somewhere else? Here at Fidicus, we offer you with top rated medicines which are delivered to your doorstep. If you're staying in India, then it will take about 3 to 4 business days. If you're staying in USA, 3 to 5 business days. And apart from that, it can take up to 4 to 8 business days for the medicine to reach you. You can contact us here at Fidicus through this number. You can contact us either through WhatsApp or through call. If you're suffering from endometriosis, then why should you choose Fidicus, or why would you want to associate with Fidicus Homeopathy even though there are a number of homeopathic doctors near you? The reason is that here at Fidicus, it is highest chances of success as well as health. We give you top rated, best quality medications, and the patient care or the personal care that we give here at Fidicus is of top notch. And not only that, the transparency in treating the patient is also there. And also we have highest success rate. So next time if you want to choose homeopathy, try choosing Fidicus Homeopathy. Thanks.
Fidicus Homeopathy.